All right, guys. Here we go. I'm just going to read out the names. Here we go. We got Anthony with the Panthers, Bart with the Packers, Blake with the Cowboys, Titans, B. Patterson with the Raiders and the Patriots and the Eagles. We got Breaking Point with the Bengals and Steelers, Dennis with the Saints, Bucks, James with the Seahawks, Dom with the New York Jets, Dominic, Yosuke with the Cardinals, Jeff with the Colts and 49ers. We got J.I. Fisbon with the Chargers. We got Macaroni or J Marca with the Buffalo Bills. Johnny Boy with the Lions. Kratler with the Commanders. Justin with the Falcons. Mike with the Dolphins. Nick with the Ravens. Dan with the Bears. Preston with the Texans. Richard J with the Browns Jags. Robert with the Vikes. Scott with the Chiefs. Sauer with the Rams. Tomeki with the Giants, and Trucks with the Denver Broncos. Good luck, everybody. Oh, wow. 2 teams down. 2 major teams down in that Bowman. Down to 15 teams there, I believe. Let me double check the numbers, and then we're going to break this, guys. Yep. 17 and 15, guys. 32 spots remaining in my breaks tonight. Something else coming through here. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 2 things coming in. Wow, okay. $16 spots in Ultimate Collection and 15 spots in Bowman Breakers Delight, guys. Let's get into some Resurgence. Let's do it. I'm very excited. Very much excited. Let's get it. Let's go, y'all. Yep, let's get that CJ for Preston. Let me know what else, guys, you want to see for yourselves. So, yeah, we got 1 RPA per box, guaranteed. How I usually do it is I'll save the RPA for the very last. So, if I find it, I'm going to be putting it at the bottom. Just so you guys know how it rolls with me. Or when I find it, I should say. Something else coming through. Gracie. I bet that's some hockey right there. Oh, it's actually Leaf Pop Century. Gracie getting in the Pop Century. Guys, we still have baseball and Breakers Delight. Breakers Delight baseball and hockey to go tonight. This is the RPA right here. Going to just do a sneaky peeky. Hopefully no one sees, because I'm going to do a sneaky peeky. Okay. All right. I like to know ahead of time. But you guys will find out in a minute. Alrighty, let's get to it, guys. We got Strahan, McNabb, Palomalu, Williams, Bettis, Jermaine Burton on the circuit breakers, McMillan, Joe Lace, J.C. Latham, Andre Reed. There's a base C.J. Stroud, Torrey Holt, Gronk, Bub Means, Devin Hester on the Voltaic for the Bears, Theo Johnson, Peyton Wilson, MJD, TD, Anthony Munoz, Jim McMahon. First auto of the break is going to go Keon Coleman to the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo. Good hit, Buffalo. Good little first hit of the break. Got a Ricky Pearsall Voltaic, Brennan Rice, Jerry Sun, Rattler, QB1, Tim Brown, Bradshaw, Largent, Donald, and a Steve Young out of 225 on the yellow Resurge. Numbers. Michael Irvin, Glimmers and Gleams. Walker, Latu, Freeman, Manning, Fouts, Manning, Taylor, Kurt Warner on the blue conductors out of 99. Burton, Leggett, Young, Lewis, Seidson, Thomas, Fontenau, AR on the conductor, Brock Bowers, and Edgerrin Cooper. All right, we got our RPA and another auto coming up. Drew Brees, Brian Dawkins, Frank Gore, Greasy, Devondre Sweat out of 50 on the gold for Tennessee. Nice color so far. Tony Dorsett, Glitters and Gleams for the Cowboys. Troy Aikman, J.J. Watt, Dan Marino, Marshall Falk. Xavier Leggett for the Panthers, Anthony. There we go. There's a Panther for you, my guy. The guy that eats squirrel, Xavier Leggett. Voltaic, Lad McConkey, Joe Alt, Neighbors, Hines Ward, Will Levis, Doug Flutie, Mike Singletary, Tyke Smith, Jerry Rice, Glitter and Gleams, Cade Stover, Wiley, Rice, Kelsey, Brady, and AP. There you go, Anthony. Something, right, my guy? We got you something in the first box. Of course. All right, we got the RPA still coming up, guys. Isaac Bruce. Ooh, Anthony Richardson on the blue conductors. That's pretty much a color match right there. 275. Going to the Colts. Colts spot. Boom. Edmonton Oilers gone in upper deck. Down to 15 teams, guys. Only 30 spots total remaining if you're trying to break with KJ today, which you probably should because it's KJ's Sunday service. So, Eric All, Amarius Mims, Irvin, Thomas, Vic, Okoye. Ooh, a pink surge out of 199, Tom Brady. Going to the Patriots. It's not an auto, but we'll take a numbered Brady for sure. Numbered Brady. Breeze conductor, Bishop, Okorike, Brooks on the circuit breakers, Jaden Daniels base, we'll put that up there. Junior Colson, Jamal Charles, Fred Taylor, Brett Favre, Ozzie Newsome. Oh, I spoiled it. All right. Well, Jumbo RPA, Marshawn Lloyd going to the Packers. I should have had a cover card. I apologize, guys. Cover card for the next one for sure, though. But there you go, Packers spot. Marshawn Lloyd. That honestly might be the wrong size. This might be the right size. Yep, that's the right size. Boom. Marshawn Lloyd was that RPA. Box 2, y'all. Let's go. Let's try to get the Ultimate Collection filled, guys, because we can rip that anytime it gets filled. There's only 15 teams left there. If we can get to 10, I'll hit it with a very heavy discount, guys. If we can get to 10 teams. So 5 teams left in Ultimate Collection, and we'll hit it with a fat discount to close us out. I guarantee the next discount I will place will close us out. So if you guys want a closeout price discount, definitely eat this up. Let's see here. See if I can. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's get it. AD, MJD, TD, AM, Joshua Carty, conductors Jim Kelly, Jermaine Burton, Leggett, Fouts, Manning, Tim Brown, Terry Bradshaw, Steve Largent, Xavier Worthy out of 275 on the blue for the Chiefs. Brock Bowers, Edrin Cooper, Boomer Esiason, Joe Thomas, Freeman, Manning, Brian Dawkins on the wave, 50. Like yellow wave. Marvin Harrison Jr., Circuit Breakers. Jane Daniels. Junior Colson, Joe Green, Richard Sherman, Riggins, Bledsoe, Fouts. $3.99. Going to the Chargers. Joe Montana conductors, Marshawn Lloyd, and Troy Franklin. Let's get the autos. Nope, no auto in the back. All right. Ogden, Taylor. Ooh, some orange. Manning, Jackson, Riggins. It's a Steeler. Hines Ward on the glimmers and gleams out of 25 going to the Steelers. Very nice. Very nice hit right there, Steelers. Service is in session, y'all. Kinchins, Hicks, Elway, Staubach, Smith, Cowley, Powell Johnson on the refractor, or the silver, Jacob Cowing, McMillan, and J.C. Latham. All right, RPA side, guys, let's go. Torrey Holt, Gronk, Strahan, McNabb. We got a blue Graham Barton out of 275 for the Falcons. CJ Stroud on the conductors. There we go. Jerry's son, Rattler, McMahon, Andre Reed, CJ Stroud again. Sherman. Oh. Absolute nasty. How about a Joe Theismann auto out of 50? I would say this is a color match. You got the the gold and the red in the background. That's pretty sweet. Right there. That's a good one. Tom Brady on the Glimmering Gleams. We can top load him. Devontae Walker, Latu, Steve Young, Theismann, Woodson, Dorsett, Bledsoe, CJ Stroud, Voltaic, Fuaga, Smith, Reeson, Ricky Williams, Sims, Bleetnikov, Sumatea, Brett Favre, Braylon Trice, Malik Washington, Sterling Sharp, Champ Bailey, Jason Witten, Devin Hester. I think this is a Cowboys wide receiver. I think it might be. Ooh. I thought it was Irvin. Drew Pearson, though, on the Arc Flash auto. Wow. That's insane. Arc Flash auto. That's insane. Wow. Maybe the biggest hit so far, actually. Jason Kelsey, Guyton, Isaac, Vic, Johnson, Wilson, Palomalu, Williams, Dickerson, Richardson. We got a blue RPA out of 99. It's a blue player. Adonai Mitchell. Wow. Adonai freaking Mitchell. I feel like he comes out of this product or out of products a lot. So, not surprising that we saw him here today. Come on. Anthony Richardson. All right, I'm gonna need to start setting these up on card stands though, because we got to go into these other boxes. I'll just put these guys up for now because they're definitely the bigger hits. Come on, guys. We need to get down to 10 teams in both breaks if we want to see some more discounts. All of these breaks have been heavily discounted as it is. So definitely want to keep taking down these spots, guys. Haven't seen a single spot gone since I actually started this break. So we need to see some more movement, guys. Just some more. Especially if we want discounts. If we don't want discounts, then we can just sit on it. And we won't fill. But if you do want discounts, I would definitely start taking down some teams, guys. Oh. Alright, that means this last pack gotta have the RPA in it. Yep, that's exactly what that meant. Alrighty. Okay. There we go. Ah. This card's wanted to jump out of my hand. J.J. Watt, Dan Marino, Drew Brees, Brett Favre, Newsom, Young, Lewis, Joe Green, Keon Coleman on the Voltaic, Cooper DeJean, Bucky Irving, Frank Gore, Bob Greasy, Jamal Charles, Fred Taylor, Chris Braswell, Malik Neighbors, Circuit Breakers, Joe Alt, Neighbors, Anthony Munoz auto, and Brian Dawkins. Going to the Bengals. Actually, I already have his auto too. He's got a sick auto. That's pretty sweet. Peyton Manning, Glinder Gleam, Cade Stover, Jared Wiley, Will Levis, Doug Flutie, Singletary, Aikman, and a Kalen Bullock. Out of 225 on the Yellow Surge. Going to Houston Texans. Yeah, there we go. All right, Bryce Young, Circuit Breakers. There we go. Eric All, Marius Mims, Tom Brady, AP, Isaac Bruce, Hines Ward, Bo Jackson, Keon Coleman, Teal Voltaic out of 149. Giants are going to extra innings. Uh-oh. Bishop, Okereke, Vic, Okoye, Jerry Rice, Jason Kelsey, Roman Wilson, Devontae Walker, Circuit Breakers, Kamari Laster, and Lufau. Lawrence Taylor, Jerome Bettis, Eddie George, Joe Montana, Andre Reeson for Atlanta. Out of 149 on the green. We'll take Bryce Young, Braswell, Cardi, McCaffrey, James, Folk, Manning, Keyshawn Johnson on the auto with a little number inscription on there. For the Jets. The Jets on the board. The New York Jets. Gronk, Bucks, Davis, Wilson, Allen, Moss, Warner, Johnson, Davis, Terry Bradshaw conductor, Mason Smith, Jalen Wright, Walter Payton, Chris Carter, Keyshawn Johnson, Terrell Owens, and Howie Long. All right, Marshawn Lloyd out of 99. 95 of 99 on the circuit breaker. Jatavion Sanders, Terrion Arnold, John Randall, Darrell Reeves, James Harrison, Luke Kuechly, and a Keon Coleman out of 399 for the Bills. All right, there we go. Hold on, this looks slightly different than the other ones. No, never mind. It's the same. Troy Franklin, Circuit Breakers for the Broncos. Luke McCaffrey, Nate Wiggins, Will Levis Voltaic, Jackson Power Johnson, Kingsley Earl Campbell, Barry Sanders, Michael Irvin, Thurman Thomas, and here's our RPA. Green. Cooper DeJean of 15. Boom. Oh, my goodness. Nasty quad color patch right there. Oh, my God. That's insane. That's insane. What the hell? Not Keon Coleman. Cooper DeJean with this monster hit. Cooper DeJean with the green ink color match out of 15. That's huge. That's huge right there. Not an Eagles fan, but I like me some Cooper DeJean because he picked off Patty Mahomes in the Super Bowl. Only reason why I like him. Only Philly player I like. Cooper DeJean. That is a hit right there. Oh, my God. That was fire. That was fire, guys. Takeshi. Taking down the Diamondbacks. Down to 14 teams in Bowman Jumbo or Breakers Delight, guys. Definitely want to get in that. It is a Breakers Delight, so there's going to be all hot cards. Mostly numbered, mostly colors, a lot of autos. You know, everything great. No junk. All gas, no brakes. Sean, are you sheeshing for the Cooper DeJean? Is that what you sheeshing about, Sean? Because, yeah, I agree. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, that DeJean is nasty. Ooh, RPA right here, I think. Yep. 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 Oh, boy. Damn. Damn. You guys ain't ready. Ow. Ow. You guys ain't ready. I'll just say that. You guys ain't ready for what's about to come. I saw the RPA. We got a big dog, as Griffin would say. We got ourselves the biggest of dogs. So, just be prepared, y'all. Hopefully, if you're out and about, you know, you don't scream too loud. Let's see here. Who is this going to? Upper deck down to team 2, guys down to 14 in each. We only have 28 spots left of the night. And once we get those filled, honestly, all we'll have to do is break. So let's get that stuff going, guys. Let's see. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. B. Patterson, are you here? B. Patterson, are you here, my guy? If you're in this room, let me know you're here. B. Patterson. Yeah, we gonna see. All right, Terrell Suggs, Herman Moore, John Randall, Darrell Revis, Dickerson, Peyton Manning, conductors Theo Johnson, Peyton Wilson, Charles Woodson, Tony Dorsett, Josh Cribbs, Richard Dent, Dallas Turner, Luke McCaffrey, Circuit Breakers. Brendan Rice, Spencer Rattler, Phil Sims, Blitnikoff, Steve Young, Joe Theismann. Oh, Trey Benson. Ah. Damn, good hit Cardinals, but I guarantee you we wanted that Harrison Jr. I thought we had a chance, but then I saw the running back, and I was like, nope, no chance. Chance gone. We'll take, though. We'll take an auto. But damn, MHJ. Would have been hot. Would have been hot. I guess B. Patterson ain't in here. No worries. Jalen Wright, Circuit Breakers. Devontae Walker, Latu, Witten, Hester, Reeson, Williams, Phil Sims for the Bills out of 275. The blue surge, or navy surge, I believe. Because there's a blue that is a little bit lighter, so this is the navy. Yeah. Patterson, if you're here, like, flicker the lights or something. There's a Marvin Harrison, if only that was the ink. Burton, Leggett, Riggins, Bledsoe, Sharp. We got something else coming. Champ Bailey. Ooh. Ooh, what is this? CJ Stroud. Wow. 7 out of 50 on the yellow gold voltaic. Preston, where are you at, my guy? If you're here, show me a sign. Preston, my guy. CJ Stroud. You guessed correctly, my guy. Bowers, Cooper, Manning, Jackson, Green, Sherman, Caleb, Eric Dickerson, Jaden, Colson. B. Patterson. Now paging. B. Patterson. B. Patterson. Please report to the lobby. Please report to the lobby. B. Patterson. Eric Dickerson, AR, John Elway. He'll probably come back once he sees what we've got going on here, though. Joe Alt out of 399 for the Chargers. For the Chargers. Chargers. Joe Alt. Brock Bowers, Voltaic. Joe Alt again. Neighbors, McNabb, Palomalu. 2 Palomalus. Williams. Ooh. Tylese Fuaga on the Surge Protectors auto. Going to the Saints. I think that's Jeff, right? Saints Niners. I think that was Jeff. I think. Keon Coleman, Circuit Breakers. Cade Stover, Wiley, Stroud, Holt, Gronk, Strahan, Coleman. Jalen Polk Voltaic for the Patriots. Eric All, Marius Mims, MJD, Terrell Davis, Anthony Munoz, and Jim McMahon. All right, guys. RPA loading in this last pack of the stack. I'm excited to see what it is. I didn't see it fully. Andre Reed. And then we got a Terrell Davis out of 275 Broncos. Glitter and Gleams. On the Navy Glitter and Gleams. Parallel. All right. Bishop. Orokoro. Tim Brown. Bradshaw. Argent. Donald. Roger Staubach on the Green Surge out of 175. Raiders. Where? What do you mean, Sean? This is Staubach. And then this is Breeze. Where's the Raider? Lassiter, Lufau, Jordan Love, DeJean, Irving, Smith, Kelly, Ogden. Out of 125, I see a bluish helmet. Drake May. RPA out of 125. Boom. That is insane. Wow. Drake May going for the low. Wow. Preston's here. What's up, Preston? You see that, CJ? Not an auto, but still CJ. We'll take. Jameson, let me double check that for you real quickly, my guy. Hey, Jameson, could you do, could you do 70 flat? Might be able to take 9 off. That's a little too much, my guy. Jameson, let me know. If you do, I'll set it up for you. But yeah, it's like a little too much for me, my guy. Let me know if not. No worries. No worries at all. Let me know, Jameson. Got you at 70. Probably can't do 65. That's a little too much, my guy. Or maybe if you wanted to take a couple teams down, let me know and I can see what I could do for you. Jameson, let me know, man. If not, no worries. It is a Breaker's Delight full case, by the way. So that's honestly still not a bad price. All right, guys. Second to last box. Keekly, Peyton, Carter, Johnson, Mitchell. CJ Stroud on the conductors. JC Latham, Kinchins, Moore, Randall, Rivas, Harrison. Ooh, a Drake May auto. We doubling up here for the Patriots. Wow. This is why you take down the big name teams, guys. They will definitely pay you off when you hit. Dan Marino on the color match, basically. That's like their Dolphin teal blue. 249. Andre Reeson. 275. For the Falcons. CJ Stroud will take. Rattler, Johnson, Young, Theismann, Woodson. Thomas, Kelsey, Latu, Rice, Reeson, Williams, Sims, Polk. Oh, we got a case hit. There we go. Jonathan Brooks. Jonathan Brooks on the retro for the Panthers. Anthony, man, are you still here? Anthony, if you're still here, my guy, we just got you a case hit. It's like 1 in 3 cases right here. That's insane. Joe Montana, Leggett, Walker, Sharp, Bailey, Witten, Hester, Andre Reeson on the yellow auto out of 50. Anthony, did you leave me, my guy? You saw the Leggett and you were cool? There you go. Cowan, Cooper, Burton. I was about to say, Anthony, we hit you a case hit or like a 1 in 3 case hit and you don't respond? All right. We'll take it back. Oh, nasty. Gronk, Strahan, McNabb, Palamalu, Phil Sims on the yellow surge out of 225. Nastiness. That's not what I was oohing about, though. There's something nastier coming up from my man, Jeff. Jeff, are you here? You haven't said hello, Jeff. What's up, Jeff? Are you still here? Of course, man. Of course, this is why you buy in with KJ. You got a Jim Kelly conductors. Mims, Stover, McMahon, Reed, CJ Stroud, Torrey Holt, Barry Sanders. Marvin Harrison Jr. on the circuit breakers. Ruke. All Green, Sherman, Riggins, Bledsoe. Ooh, a pink out of 199. Latu. Neighbors circuit breaker. Colson, Bowers, Taylor, Manning, Jackson, Irvin, Kingsley with the Chiefs, non-numbered, just a glitter refractor. Starbuck, Smith, Kelly, Ogden, Newton, Irving, Daniels. Damn. 14 out of 25, Steve Young on the orange conductors. Going to them Niners. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Jeff, my guy. How about that? How about a little Steve Young? It's nothing huge, but still. I'll take a Steve Young out of 25 any day. Michael Vick will take. Tom Brady. Glitter and Gleams. Come on. Come on. Luke McCaffrey, RPA for the Commanders. Hey, Jeff, you got the Niners, right? I got that right, I'm pretty sure. Niners and the Saints? Exactly. You know, no skunk in here. When you're ripping with KJ, I hope nobody skunks. So. Last box mojo. See what it's all about, y'all. Who we want to see? Oh, Niners in Indiana. Let's see. I'm pretty sure we got an Adonai Mitchell. Niners. See if any orders came in. Oh, wow. Quite a few things coming in. Let's see here. Down to 12 in Bowman. 12 in Bowman, guys. Still 14 in Upper Deck. Let's see a little more movement going there, guys. A little bit more. All right. Oh, Jeff, you got the Colts and the Colts and the Niners. That's right. Dennis got the Saints and Bucks. My bad. My bad. I'm getting my things messed up. I apologize. I apologize. Well, Dennis, you got that Fuaga Resurge auto. So, yeah. I mean, at least you got a auto from it, though, right? There's only 18 auto chances, and you got one of them. It's better than none. You know, because some people are going to walk away with no autos. So, you know, you're lucky there. I mean, Fuaga could still be good for you guys. You never know. In the Saints. Something big here, Dennis. Alright, guys, I'm just going to put the break schedule up for a second there so you guys can see it. I don't know why that's looking so weird. There we go. I don't know. Bucky and Rattler, of course. I mean, those are the main chases there. But, you know, it's better than nothing. Better than nothing. Like Jeff says, you know, not skunking is always a W. Rattler, new QB1. Oh, yeah. It's not like you're like Drew Brees or bust. Although I did see JJ pull out a Drew Brees auto yesterday. So, or the day before, I believe. So, just going to do a little quick sneaky peeky. All right, Jeff, I'm glad you're here, my guy. I'm not going to tell you which team, but I'm glad you're here. Glad you're here, Jeff. You're going to be glad too. Frank Gore, Bob Greasy, Jamal Charles, Fred Taylor, Witten, Corum, Barner, Coleman, Watt, Marino, Breeze, Dawkins, Bishop, Worthy Circuit Breakers, Will Richard, I have his auto already. Fashinal, Levis, Flutie, Singletary, Aikman, Jalen Polk. For Patriots need to chill. They need to chill. They're taking all of the autos. Oh, my bad, guys. My bad. Nothing major yet. Just this auto. Jalen Polk. I apologize. There we go. Jason Witten, Leary, Morgan, Brady, AP, Isaac Bruce, Hines Ward, covering something up. AJ Barner out of $3.99. Excuse me, for the Seahawks. The Hawks of C. There we go. And Spencer Rattler on the conductors. Not major, but Spencer. Come on, come on, come on. Frank Gore out of 275 on the Navy Voltaic for the 49ers. That is nasty. Hey, Jeff, if you want, man, I would buy this off of you. I would buy this off of you, my guy. I'm a huge Frank Gore fan. If not, no worries. I'm just letting you know. I'm a buyer. Maris Luafau. Roman Wilson, Circuit Breakers, Cedric Gray, and Mike Sarastil. Last stack. Here we go. Ocho Cinco, McCaffrey, James, Falk, Donovan McNabb on the green surge out of 175. If you're up for it, Jeff. No pressure otherwise. Just letting you know. Same goes for anyone. Any Niners, Giants stuff. I am a buyer. If you guys want to let go. Voltaic, Frank Gore, base. Marvin Harrison Jr., Chop Robinson. Randy Moss, Kurt Warner. Sterling Sharps covering some color up. It's our next auto. I think it's a Steeler. Yep, it's a Steeler. Oh, Garnell Lake, arc flash out of 99 for the Steelers. No worries, my guy. No worries. You're fine. I was just putting that out there. No worries, Jeff. All right, Garnell Lake, arc flash auto, pretty sweet. All right, Darrell Revis, New York, Bo Nix, Brooks, Carter, Johnson, Owens, Long, Kamari, Will Levis, Adonai, Rakestraw, Randall, Revis, Boopadoo, Harrison, Keekly, Peyton, Teal Conductors. Drew Brees, Teal Conductors, there we go. Something for the Saints at 249. I think the Saints would rather have Drew Brees back and in his prime than Spencer Rattler. So that's kind of funny he showed up there. Alrighty, let's go. Let's get that RPA. Herman Moore. Ooh. Purple out of 75. Adonai Mitchell going to the Colts. And Jeff Fafa. There you go, man. Another hit for you. Definitely not skunking for Jeff. Definitely not skunking for Jeff. Ray Davis, Circuit Breakers. Jeff, keep your eyes open, my guy. We about to have something for you, I swear. I swear. Something bigger. Jeff, you ready? Are you ready, my guy? I'm not going to reveal it until you respond and say you're ready. So this is all falling on Jeff. Jeff, you ready, my guy? Let's do it. I'm just going to do it quick. Boom! Adonai Mitchell out of 99 on the RPA. Dual RPA. Told you there'd be something in the end for you, Jeff. Well, I took a sneak peek, though, so that don't count. But still, I think you're okay with that, right? Right? You're okay with that. That's good. That's a good hit. Oh, no. I just took my top load pile. This is my top load pile. I think it is. Yep, top load pile. All right, top loads. And base. Top loads and base. All right, guys, we're going to do that recap right here. Let's see here. Let me just get my autos and everything together. Autos. right, guys. Let's get into it. Got it, Dennis. No worries. No worries. All right. There we go, guys. This is going to be the recap. We got the Jonathan Brooks Retrovision for the Panthers. Going out to Anthony. Donovan McNabb for the Eagles out of 175. 249, Drew Brees, Teal. A.J. Barner out of 399, Seattle. Voltaic, 275, Frank Gore, going to Jeff. Steve Young, also going to Jeff out of 25. This one's not numbered, but it is a glitter, going to the Chiefs. Out of 198, Pink, Colts. Phil Simms, 225, going to the Bills. Bills. Andre Reeson out of 275. 249, Dan Marino. 175, Roger Staubach. Out of 275, we got Terrell Davis. And then we got a Joe Alt out of 399. CJ Stroud out of 50, gold Voltaic. We take. Phil Simms out of 275, Bills again. Keon Coleman out of 399, Bills again. Marshawn Lloyd on the blue out of 99 for the Packers. Andre Reeson for the Falcons out of 149. Keon Coleman out of 149 for the Bills. Kalen Bullock for the Texans out of 225. Graham Barton out of 275 for the for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. My bad. Hines Ward for Pittsburgh out of 25. That's nice. Dan Fouts out of 399 for the Rams. Or for the Chargers. I'm sorry. Jerseys look the same. Brian Dawkins out of 50 for the Eagles. Xavier Worthy out of 275. Tom Brady out of 199. AR out of 275. Tavondre Sweat out of 50. Kurt Warner out of 99. And Steve Young out of 225. All right, that was the first half. Now we're going to get into like all of the autos and such. Yeah. Let's do it. All right. Adonai Mitchell out of 75. Adonai Mitchell out of 99 RPA. Adonai Mitchell out of 99 dual patch auto. Anthony Munoz for the Bengals auto. Keyshawn Johnson for the Jets. Trey Benson for the Cards. Andre Reeson for the Falcons. Luke McCaffrey for the Commanders. Jalen Polk for the Patriots. Pittsburgh Steelers. Carnell Lake. Xavier Legette for the Panthers. Marshawn Lloyd for the Packers. Keon Coleman for the Bills. Joe Theismann for the Commanders. Talais Fuaga for the Saints. Cooper DeJean for the Eagles. Drake May RPA for the Patriots. Drake May auto for the Patriots. And Drew Pearson for them Cowboys. That was awesome, guys. That was Resurgence. As you can see, there are a lot of great hits in there. A lot of good mix of veterans and current rookies. So definitely want to think about getting into that next time you see it on there. I believe I'll be running that back tomorrow if you guys want to take a look at that. So, yeah, let's get into it, guys. Hold on, guys. I got to go on mute real quick. All right, I'm back. Sorry, guys. So down to 10 in the Bowman baseball, guys. 10 in the Bowman baseball.